as we begin to reflect the divinity that has been allotted to us as divine feminines, we need not to be confused that we are doing a great job. Many of us are, like we always talk about, we are going through transformations, we are going through change, we are starting to reflect her as we should. We're starting to emanate her as we should. And although the world and the realities around us may have a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos going on in it right now, we are very optimistic, and she is very proud of the initiative that we are taking to do a better job at sitting on the throne that she has placed us on. Like we're doing a really good job remaining optimistic despite what we see going on around us. And this is the job of the divine feminine. The job of the divine feminine is to remain optimistic and take initiative. You are the leader of the pack. Don't let nobody tell you different. You are the leader of the pack, divine feminine. Divine masculine takes order from you, instructions from you, guidance from you, nurturing from you, comfort from you. Okay? And I hear her saying that as we master reflecting this energy, and we see everything that's going on around us, it is imperative for us to remain optimistic, remain in the leadership position. Don't fold, don't buckle, don't change. Don't let nobody tell you you're acting too strong. That's what they like to tell us. You're doing too much. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is our position, this is our place. We don't play the background, contrary to popular belief. We don't play the background. This whole world is moving at the guidance of the divine feminine, at the guidance of feminine energy. Okay? Feminine energy is the foundation of everything that is. All right. So I hear her kind of giving us like a pat on the back with this mirror card, that we are reflecting her. We are taking the initiative. We are being optimistic that we can bring peace out of the confusion, whether it's peace in our individual lives, in every area, your love life, your finances, your family dynamic, your relationships of any sort, peace of mind, peace in your heart, right? As we bring peace and peace in the world. See, this is why it's so important that we don't move out of position, and that we don't set our eyes on what the world is doing, that we just emanate the mother. We just reflect her. Because it's kind of the situation where I brought you in this world, I take you out type energy, okay? You have to stand firm. You have to stand solid, unmovable, unshakable, okay? Because those who would buck the authority, those who would buck the guidance, those who would rebel against the instructions will have no choice but to follow suit or be eliminated. It's that simple. You either follow suit or you get left behind. You either rise above as we instruct you to, or you get left behind. It's two options. You either fall in line or you get left behind. It's it. I don't know. And all these options of, being lukewarm and standing on this side of the fence and got one leg on that side of the fence and yada 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 is not where it's at. All right. It ain't nothing happening right there. You will be left behind. So we have the job, she's saying, of remaining in position, remaining optimistic, remaining in the leadership position despite what society, culture, religions have said over the generations, despite the patriarchy, despite the misogyny. Take your eyes off that. They're doing what they're doing because they don't know no better. They're saying what they're saying because they don't know no better. It's our job to set the standard and the tone. That's our sole job. Our job is not to twist their arm. Our job is not to make them beat them over the head. Our job is not to beg for them to see us. Our job is not to beg for them to respect us. Our job is not to beg for them to give us space and place and all of that. That's not it. Because your space and place has already been allotted to you. It is your job to stand firmly in that space and place. Through your initiative, through your instructions, through your guidance, through your comfort, through your nurture, through your birthing. Okay? That's how we reflect her. We don't reflect her by arguing with the little ones. We don't reflect her by arguing with the little ones. They still have some growing to do. And that's okay. But we're not going to go back and forth in a debate about this. Okay? I'm not going to then improve with you about the authority that's been placed on my crown as a divine feminine, as a womb man. I'm not finna argue with you. Why should I? You wouldn't even be here without me. You understand? I mean, would you let your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old child come in the house and just be arguing with you? No, you would not. You might let them voice their opinion. You might hear them out and give them the space to express themselves. Yes, absolutely. That comes with the comfort and the nurturing. Also comes with the guidance. If you don't hear them out, you won't know how you need to lead them. Right? But we're not going to go back and forth with this. I'm not going to come down off my throne and try to prove anything to you. Because every time I do that, then my throne, my position is not being occupied. And the weightier matters are not being addressed. You understand? But we are doing a good job reflecting her despite the confusion that we are in. The mirror card is saying, is her saying, you're doing what you need to do to reflect her. You're doing what you need to do to attract what it is you want, despite the confusion that is going on around you. Okay? Your optimism and your initiative is in place, and she wants us to stay there. She does not want us to move. Okay? Let's get some clarifiers out here. This reading could also go into a more personal aspect, so if it does, let's just follow what the mother has to say. Okay? Let's just follow what she has to say. Clarify mirror, please. I've already shuffled the decks. Clarify mirror. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, right out the bag. Yes, you're manifesting. You're bringing what you want to see in your reality into fruition. Don't be hung up on the storm, and don't be hung up on the turn, and don't be hung up, because things have to churn. They have to turn. Okay? So don't get caught up in the whirlwind of it all. Don't get caught up in the whirlpool of it all, the worldliness of it all. Just know that out of the churning, out of the turning, that is supposed to remain will remain. That is supposed to expand will expand. You understand? Tell us more. Tell us more with this mirror card. Yeah, oppression, your freedom. You're moving out of this oppression. Now, this could be something that you've been going through in your reality that has been holding you back or keeping you in some sort of a mental, physical, financial, visionary prison. You can't see your way. You don't have any aspirations and goals. You're just kind of confused on what road to take and which way to go. But look, As we reflect her, we manifest the freedom that we're looking for. We manifest the liberty that we're looking for. As we do a good job reflecting her. And to reflect her, you have to learn of her. To reflect her, you have to call upon her. You have to have an intimate relationship with the mother. And see, the aspect of the mother is something that most of us are very new to, because we grew up in a lifetime, many generations now. We've been harping on God the Father, God the Father, God the Father, yada yada yada. Okay, and the true God the Father has his place. He has his place. The Son is really what he is, right? But the mother is the source. I want to make this very clear. We know that the Godhead is both masculine and feminine. But you need to understand that the feminine is the source, the creator of all. The feminine aspect of the Godhead is the source of every other part of the Godhead. So when we are talking as divine feminines, and when I come on as divine feminines, I am coming on tapping into the source. I know about all of the other energies. I'm aware of them. I'm aware of the divine masculine. I'm aware of his role. I'm aware of my emanation of divine masculine, right? But the source, the womb, the birther, the beginning, and the end is the mother. And you have to call upon her. You have to ask her to assist you, specifically as the physical emanation of her energy being women. Okay? To assist you at reflecting her energy in the earth. As we do this, we manifest liberty, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. We manifest liberty. Okay? So it's imperative that we continue to reflect her energy in this realm, in this dimension. That we don't be moved nor swayed. Okay? That we as I look at this Ace of Pentacles, I think about it takes one anchor most of the times, maybe two, but let's talk about a small ship, not no freight liner or whatever they call it. Okay, it takes one anchor to anchor the boat down. Okay, and she is that anchor, and so are you. You are the anchor. All right, not just in this reality, not just in this dimension, but in every dimension. Your energy as a divine feminine is the anchor. You are the womb that brings forth in this reality. You cannot spend any time, right, like bickering and arguing with the masses of people who don't want to, they don't have to give you space. You command it. How do you command it? It just is. What do you mean? The space I hold as divine, divinity, and feminine, it just is. It's not even something you could take from me if you wanted to. I might relinquish it by ignoring it. I might relinquish it by not standing in position, not holding position, but you don't have the power to take it from me. And what we are doing right now is no longer relinquishing that position. And they can feel how they want to feel about it. That go for your family. That go for the people on your job. That go for your lovers, your loved ones, and whoever else, child. You can feel how you want to feel. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you can feel how you want to feel, all right? So she's really, I feel like a pat on the back today, okay? I feel a pat on the back that those of us who are going to listen to this session and tap into this session, she's saying good job because you're manifesting your freedom. And this is not just a physical, tangible freedom, this is a spiritual soul freedom, okay? Because the divine feminine power is the creator and the vibration of evolution. So the changes you've been experiencing, is manifesting your freedom, all right? And you're doing a wonderful job at doing that. You're doing a great job at doing that. What is this confusion? Perspective. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Don't get caught up in the confusion of everybody who don't understand what the hell's going on around here. Don't get caught up in the podcast, and don't get caught up in the social media clips, and don't get caught up in the bickering, the trend of the battle between man and woman, and what is this and what roles do we play, and don't get caught up in roles, because it's basically, and I'm gonna say it very matter of factly, it's beneath you. It's like, wait, I'm way up, like I'm not coming down there to be arguing about no roles and what roles I play and what roles you're supposed to play. I'm not going to do that. You're going to play the role I allot for you to play. And anyone worth their honor and worth their understanding and worth who they say they are, especially if they're supposed to be all woke up and spiritually and all that, will understand. They should understand that that is the job of the divine feminine, is to give instructions and orders. This is what I need for you to do. This is what I need for you to do. And out of the honor for the energy that you hold, they should fall in line willingly. Out of love for the divine feminine. You understand? This is not boss and bully and it's like you have to have people around you who see the vision. You have to have people around you who understand that it is the job of the divine feminine to set order. Okay? So don't don't go down there messing around in that lower vibration of these back and forth debates and arguments and stuff and all this stuff you see. Don't succumb to any idea that there's no good none of this and there's no good none of that no more, and I'm just gonna, like, don't box your divine feminine. You manifest what you need. You call to you what you need. You understand? So with this reverse hangman that had came out here with this good confusion card, that's what she's saying. Don't lose sight. Don't let the world inform you. Okay? This place in which we reside, this vibration in which we reside as divine feminines, is not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Because while I'm debating with you, you're taking time away from me, shifting the vibrations in the planet, shifting the vibrations in this dimension. You're taking time while I sit here and debate with you. See what I mean by you got to come down to have those conversations, but we're setting the standard. And again, whoever don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not about to have a conversation with you about how you don't like it. I'm really not even about to entertain that. Because the fact that you don't like it lets me know you don't understand it. And if you don't understand it, then we need to have a conversation about what you don't understand, not what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a much deeper conversation, because you don't understand how honoring this position that I hold, how it directly impacts you, right? So don't have conversations with people who don't understand, don't have the perspective that they need to have, and they want to cause confusion and stuff in your life, around you, in the world. Okay? Don't have those conversations. If you're going to have any conversations, then you can have conversations in the sense of, okay, let me give you some instructions, because clearly you're missing something. You're not understanding. And I don't care about how many crystals you tote and how much sage you burn. If you lack honor for divine femininity, you have a fundamental problem, and that needs to be addressed. But we're not going to have a debate about you not liking it. Okay? When my children ask me for something and I say no, I'm pretty sure they don't like it. That's what the children do. They don't always like mother's instructions, but her instructions are her instructions. You understand? Clarify this optimism. Well, actually, let me get one more card with this hangman, clarifying the confusion, mother, please. Two more cards. Cool. We got the Knight of Wands, and we got confusion. Yeah, a lot of confusion going on around us right now. They're confused about us being this rock star. Like this rock star is what it says at the bottom of the card with the Knight of Wands. They're confused about the passion that we're moving in. They're confused about why we're setting up boundaries and setting up standards and things we'll no longer allow, because we're coming into the knowledge that we are, okay? We are the foundation that they stand on. So what we're not finna keep allowing you to do is act like you don't know that, or we'll turn into quicksand on you. Which one you want? You want to stand strong, or you want to sink? You understand? You want to stand strong, or you want to sink? Pick your choice. But what we're not finna do is act like we not the shit. And see, that's the confusion that's going on right now in the world. They are fighting for their life. Fighting. And they're confused about this, but we cannot be. We cannot afford to be confused. Okay? We can't afford it. You understand? We can't afford it. We can't afford to allow them to make us confused. You feel me? Spiritual warfare is bloody, like birthing is bloody. I mean, and you don't have time to be standing on the battlefield with folks shooting at you and all kind of bombs dropping and stuff, acting like you don't know what the orders are. You understand? So we don't have time to be on the battlefield conversing, then and improving, talking about, no, let me shoot the enemy. No, let me shoot the enemy. No, it's my job to shoot the enemy. No, it's my job. You're going to be dead as a doorknob, standing on the battlefield arguing about whose job it is to shoot down the enemy. Don't let them do that to you. Because what they want to do is to keep you out of position. Excuse me. Because the second you get in position and stay in position, there's a change that comes about that requires for them to give you the honor and the respect that's due to you. A lot of jealous and envious energies out here right now in the matrix as it relates to divine feminine energy. All right, so let's not play crazy and act like we don't know that. We do know that, but we have to stay in position. And we cannot entertain trivial conversations, whether in our personal lives or in the world at large. We cannot continue to entertain trivial conversations about the position we hold. Because, newsflash, we've always held it. Even when you try to strip us of it, we always hold it. Even when you don't want to acknowledge it, we still hold it. Okay? Optimism. Clarify for me, please. Chariot in the reverse. Victory. Six of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are thinking like, what's the point? What's the use? But this optimism is something we have to maintain. Not for just our everyday lives, not for just this existence, but for what we are evolving into. They will tell you that you can't do it, it ain't going to work, you're not going to have the victory, but they are lying. Who is they? Anybody that tries to make you feel like you're not the divine feminine that you are. Any concept in the world that doesn't support divine femininity is a lie. That doesn't honor divine femininity is a lie. It's not the truth. So what they would try to do is keep us from remaining optimistic, that we will have this freedom, we will manifest this liberty, we will evolve, and we will not only evolve as individuals, but we will evolve this realm, this dimension. You must evolve. If you do not evolve under our instructions, you will be left behind. We're not having no more conversations about what nobody bring to no tables and all this foolishness. What you talking about? You sound stupid. You sound dumb. There would be no table without me. We're not having no more conversations about submission. I'm not arguing with you about this no more. You will politely be left behind. Every masculine and every feminine that understands will continue to rise in vibration. Every masculine and every feminine, bootlicking feminines who don't want to understand, you will be left behind. Period. So for those of us who are attaining to this higher vibration, specifically as divine feminines, we are not about to keep talking to you like we don't have enough time. Actually, the time is running out to keep having this conversation about what's expected and what's not. I'm not about to jump through hoops to prove to you that you need to respect and honor me. I'm not about to tap dance to your tune either. If you find me in my peaceful, if you find me in my chaotic, you got to honor, because she is both. She is both peaceful and she is chaotic.